The KMG Experience is an inverting thrill ride introduced by KMG around 1999. The ride consists of 3 hydraulically lifted arms similar to a troika. At the end of each of these arms, there is a sweep with pairs of riders' seats arranged back to back, making for a capacity of 8 riders per arm or 24 riders per cycle. The ride Experience consists of rotations on multiple axes. For one, the main lifting arms can lift up into the air, mainly for clearance reasons for loading and unloading. These arms also spin on their own base. The sweeps attached to each rider vehicle have an electric motor located at their base that can rotate the sweep arm in any direction that the operator desires. Finally, each set of rider seats can also spin on its own axis. Like many other KMG rides, these seats can also be locked to prevent spinning when loading and unloading, as well as to vary the ride experience. The ride is said to feel somewhat like a top scan in terms of movements, but it's not quite as dynamic. The ride is notable for only needing one trailer to transport both in the US and Europe. Additionally, due to its compact design, it's said to only take between 3 to 4 hours for a team of 3 people to set up. This makes this ride one of the most portable thrill rides currently on the market. The ride does have a lower capacity, and it's generally not as well loved with regards to ride experience as some of KMG's other rides. It may be because of this that the ride has not been a huge commercial success. At least 9 KMG experiences have been built, though it's possible a few more do exist that I was not able to find. The first one was built for UK showman Graham Sedgwick, where it traveled as Super Spin from 1999 through 2020. It was then sold to a showman in France, where it was renamed to just Experience, and it still travels under this name today. One experience currently travels with US showman Josh Macaroni's Primetime Carnival. It's suspected that this is an earlier model, but its exact opening date and original owner are not known. Though looking at photos, it's possible that this is the experience that it was originally purchased by RCS Shows in the US. If that's the case, then this ride originally opened sometime around 2000. Another experience was sold to the US in the early 2000s. It traveled with small showman Jim Preisberg for a few years before being sold, possibly to a showman in Europe. In 2000, an experience was built for German showman Mulder, and it was then sold to 2 Dutch showmen before being sold to Italian showman Piazzi in 2018. It still travels with this showman today. Another experience was built for Swiss showman Lubscher in 2001. The ride traveled with them for some time before being sold to the UK, eventually ending up with showman Tovar in 2013, who still travels with this ride today. In 2005, the first experience to be installed at a park opened at Barry's Amusement Park in Northern Ireland. The ride was located fully indoors, and while it was at a permanent park, the ride itself was still on a traveling base. The ride was relocated in 2017 to Königsparken in Norway, where it still operates today. In 2004, an experience was built for UK showman Harry Evans named Reflex, and this ride still travels today. The ride seemed to lose some popularity in the mid-2000s with no new models being sold. This drought was broken in 2018 when Swiss showman Tivoli Sonolia purchased a ride named Tribe, and then in 2019 when Austrian showman Thurner purchased one named Takeoff. There are some reports that the owners of KMG, the Kroon family themselves, own or owned an early experience ride, possibly the prototype, and that they traveled with it at one point. But details on this are not exactly clear. This is what details I was able to find on the existing KMG Experience rides. The ride's transportability and ease of setup have helped it remain a popular ride model for showmen that own it, but its supposedly lackluster ride experience has meant that it has failed to become a truly iconic ride like some of KMG's other models. Have you had a chance to ride a KMG Experience? If so, what was your experience? As always, thanks for watching this first episode of Flat Ride Friday Season 3. If you'd like to watch all episodes of this season without having to wait, you can become a channel member and start enjoying them today. Otherwise, the next episode will be out next week. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.